So everybody's trying like aliens. It's 10:21 in the morning. Having some tactile hallucinations in my feet. I'm 29, and I want to say I got diagnosed with schizophrenia when I was like 25. I heard evil voices. I couldn't tell if some people on my Facebook were real or not. I don't know. In 2020, I had a blackout psychosis on a channel that I opened up because my dad, was playing around with my schizophrenia disability money. And I was stolen from, and my black friend died from the coronavirus. Because of that, I don't talk to my one friend James anymore. Or his wife. I don't really see it as being my fault that I had a psychosis. I see it as being my dad George's fault. And see, when they told me that I had schizophrenia, in the disability office, I didn't believe it. I just believed that I was a witch or things like that. I did witchcraft in the witchcraft coven. Um, and I studied witchcraft. And my friend told me about a goddess called Hecate and a god called Zeus. Even though I'm a paranoid schizophrenic, there are like 9 people on my Facebook that trip me out. And about 10 or 11 of them I'm not friends with that are real. Even though I have paranoid schizophrenia. For example, when I was 17, I watched this video on the internet where these 2 old ladies would call themselves Gigi and Jeanette. It was an adult movie. And my dad has a girlfriend named Margie, and her grandkids will call her Gigi, and her sister is named Jeanette. So when I was 16, I watched this movie on the internet where these 2 old ladies would call themselves Gigi and Jeanette, and then my dad's girlfriend is named Margie. And her grandkids will call her Gigi. They'll say, "Hey, Gigi," and then she has a sister named Jeanette. And I've never met Jeanette, but I see Margie, who calls herself Gigi. Also, my one friend was named James Colvin, and then there's a boy on my Facebook who calls himself James Corona. And my second girlfriend was a girl named Brooke, and she has paranoid schizophrenia. She wears glasses and things like that. And then there's a girl that worked with me before I qualified for schizophrenia disability that name is Bailey that looks just like her. I don't know. Um, Even though I have schizophrenia, these coincidence people are real all the time. I hear knocks on the ceiling. I have tactile hallucinations. I have visual hallucinations. I have auditory hallucinations. And I have delusions. That there's like other witchcraft people in the world and they can read my mind or things like that. I mean, to me, this goddess and this god are just that real. I don't know. I get about $700 a month in schizophrenia disability money, and my dad takes 300 out of it out for rent. But in 2020, my dad wasn't really giving me very much of my disability money. And he was telling me that our house was like a prison, and he was taking pictures of me on his phone. I don't know, so I don't really like my dad George very much. I try to stay out of his way, but he still abuses me. I don't talk to my first girlfriend Alicia anymore, or my second girlfriend Brooke. The only ex-girlfriend of mine I sometimes talk to is Sabrina. And I don't talk to my ex-boyfriend anymore, or Brian that I did things with only on one day when I was young. But I talked to this boy named Kelly J. Caudill that has a YouTube channel that I did things with only on one day. Then after that, I got with my one girlfriend. And then in April 2020, or 2021, I got with my girlfriend with black hair. My cat died. I mean, not died, it got out. and was given to this girl named Samantha, but it got out. I told my dad that if he plays around with my schizophrenia money anymore, that I'll file a report on him. My ex-boyfriend was a guy named, Billy. And then there's this guy that I used to hang out with named Jared that looks just like him. I don't know, on my personal Facebook, there are like 9 people that trip me out, and about 11 of them that I'm not friends with, that are real, even though I have paranoid schizophrenia. So because of that, I see it as a god and a goddess. I have this, Hecate crystal ball, and I put a Hecate symbol on it, because of my belief in a dark goddess and god. Alright, what's going on almost 13 minutes. The time is 10:34 in the morning. I'm here in Maryland, and it is Monday, January 24th, 2022. So everybody has a happy Monday. I'm going to drink my Bud Lights that I bought from the store, play with my rabbit, and play my Sims 4 today. So I hope everybody has a happy Monday. So yeah, peace.